From the Black Swan Media Studios, deep inside a secret underground bunker, we're speaking to freedom-loving patriots from all around the country and the world. Welcome to the Resistance. This is John Crump, live.
And we are live, and it is a Thursday, which is the day after Hump Day. And speaking of camels, I have my co-host, Flying Rich.
Hi.
How you doing, Rich?
Okay, I was flying.
On a camel?
No, I was flying a Meshtastic repeater on my drone.
Oh.
Look at the clever reuse of the packaging. So, what?
Were you just trying to fly it up there to see what your range could be?
So I was using it as a repeater.
I know.
So that it came in there. So I had one unit down here.
I understand. Were you doing that to get it up high so it would increase the range?
Yes. Yeah. So
Okay.
I reached somebody like, I think 5.4 miles away.
Nice. We have Johnny Bar in the house. Kurt 24, Johnny 3 Bar. All right, actually, did I already say that? Yes, I did. The Goon Beam. Fluffy Bunny Arsenal, more Beta Prince, Moose 47, Xanthi Misfit, and more. So let's go ahead and bring on Rod from Aegis Gun Care. Hey, Rod, how you doing?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Not much, actually. Just
I
chilling.
guess that could be good or bad.
Yeah. Let's see if my article is out here. Okay, one of my articles is up. And that is the article about the dumbass guy on TV. Sport.
Which dumbass guy?
Which one?
The Fat D.
Oh, the Fat D guy that can't remove the slide on a Glock?
Yeah, when he applied for the job, he thought it meant something else.
The 15-year veteran?
Yeah, he's like, do you like Fat D? Oh, yeah, I like Fat D. And then he got the job. And then he's like, wait, this has to do with
Fat
guns?
Albert, Fat D. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, but that's not it. And then I have another article coming out that's a follow-up to an article from 2.5 years ago.
It takes you that long to update them? Crumpy, you got to get with it, man.
No, it's some of my stuff that I work on just takes that long. And it's not done, but it's like an update.
Gotcha.
I'm going to show you. I'm not going to mention what the article is about, but it goes up tomorrow at 12:30. But I want to show you guys, and Rod, you might like this too. I am going to show you the wonderful FOIA request I got when I got leaked, and my article deals with what's in the FOIA request. So just bear with me here. And I also submitted all my e-forms for my suppressor today. But okay, this is no, you don't get a free one, Rich. I didn't get a free one. Okay, this is the FOIA that I received. I had a leak, so I just wanted to get more information on it. And this is the FOIA they sent back. It's 318 pages.
300. Whoa!
The first page is redacted.
Blank.
All right. The second page, redacted. Third page, redacted. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
No soup for you.
Wow.
Where there's
Is
smoke,
there?
there's fire.
Hold on. Is there any
These are
chance?
complaints filed about a certain ATF person. So we asked for all the complaints, and this is what they sent us. The article is going to be out tomorrow, but you can probably figure it out if you search for like 2.5
Hmm.
years ago.
Hmm.
Very informative.
Hmm. Would
I
they?
am willing to assume that this is more than one complaint that this guy's had against them.
Oh, guy, not a girl.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But we don't know because the whole entire damn thing is
Redacted.
blank.
So they don't even give you like the black lined out shape.
No, they
of what the text
redacted
would.
every single page, 100%.
How do you get away with that?
I don't know where appealing it will probably sue them, but I mean, it took us 2.5 years to get to this point. They don't want us to see what's in there. And it was developed from a leak that I had. So they had to turn over something. So they were like, "Oh, we'll just turn over this. Maybe he'll go away." Nope. Now it's time for the lawyers to make some money.
No, they think it's funny, and they're laughing their asses off the whole time they sent it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, they know they're gonna get sued. They're just trying to delay it. They know me too well.
That's why they're laughing as they sent it.
Yeah, well, they don't like me. I'm persistent.
Yeah. I was gonna say hi to Kurt24.
Kurt 24. G-Webs is also out there.
Mr. Webs.
Rod, do you know G-Webs?
I've never met G-Webs, but I do know who he is and follow him, and yeah.
Yeah,
He's the
Rich
two-way
calls him the
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. He'll show up at a 2A event. You'll see him for like 2 seconds, then you'll like sneeze, or maybe he's a ninja because when you open your eyes after you sneeze, he's like gone, like faded into the ether.
No, he was it last week on his weekly wrap up. He did us a solid and threw in one of our posts that we had put up and kind of give us a shout out. So that was kind of cool.
So Rod, what do you do? I mean, I'm not sure what kind of business you're in. What is it that you do, Rod?
It depends who you ask. I don't do anything.
You know, Rod sent me some stuff one time, and I think it got ran over by a truck.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The box,
and I had
the
to say-
box came, it was flat. Smushed. Or dropped something. They must in shipping. It's not Rod's fault. If something happened in shipping where the box got smashed, instead of sending it back saying, "Hey, this is damaged," they just delivered the smashed box.
Well, at least they deliver it. They usually just throw it away and pretend they don't know anything about it. It's lost or stolen. Too bad.
So back in the day, it was UPS. I ordered a monitor, and so I'm probably, this is probably 25 years ago or more. Ordered a monitor, and I ordered two, and like so it was the two square boxes taped together, probably like not even a 15-inch monitor, probably about that size, but a tube monitor. The one monitor didn't work. The box was all torn up and beat up real bad. So I contact the company. They're like, "Hey, return it." Fine. I go to UPS. I actually, go out. I was in Calverton, so I went out to the Calverton UPS in Long Island. Like, "Oh, we didn't deliver that." I'm like, "The damn right you did." They actually, I argued with the lady. I'm like, "Look, you weren't there. You don't know how it was delivered. That's how it was delivered." She's like, "We wouldn't deliver that." I'm like, "Well, you did." She made me pay for a new box to ship it back.
Well, see, no, she was telling the truth, she thought, Rich, because typically they wouldn't have delivered that. They'd have thrown it in a trash can somewhere and pretend they knew nothing about it. She was shocked that it actually got to you.
Yeah, but I still remember that. I was like, I don't know if they put it on something that had something really heavy on top of it, because it was flat like a pancake. So I don't think it was more than just a tire.
Yeah, I was actually in Oklahoma at Tulsa at the Wanamaker Gun Show when you messaged me.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, I didn't message you to get more free stuff. I just thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah, I was sitting out there with all those guys sitting at the motel. We were having a drink and a cigar when you messaged me and said, "Yeah, well, it's flat."
I mean, it was flat, like something really, really heavy sat on it. Like this, it was about this, probably a quarter inch thick at the time.
Yeah. Stuff happens. It's just funny how much when stuff happens, they usually throw up their hands and they're like, "We don't know. We don't have it."
They're like, "Oh, we delivered it."
But the good thing about it is they're usually pretty good about paying insurance claims on them.
Yeah, that's good. They probably get a lot actually.
So I've only had to do it a couple times, and one of them was for like $600, and they were pretty quick about paying it.
There was someone who shipped something. It was a YouTube video, and they were shipping just to see like how things get routed, and so they shipped a bunch of stuff with air tags. Like they shipped
Yes.
like
Yes.
100 different packages, and one package took like a month to get there where it's supposed to go, and it was like within the United States, and the air tag showed that somehow it got shipped to China, and then shipped back. So
Oh,
they
no way.
must have put it on the wrong plane or whatever.
I
It was
had
just kind of
one.
funny.
I shipped some stuff down to Houston, about $300 or $400 worth of stuff. It said it was in San Antonio, and it just never left San Antonio for like days. So I reached out to somebody from UPS. Of course, I got the runaround for quite a while, and I finally got hold of a guy with their security. And I was talking to him, and I said, "Well, it says it was in UPS." And he goes, "No, that's a virtual tracking. It's not a real-time tracking. That's where we just estimate it. That's how they do it. That's how this works."
No
Where
way.
it's
So
supposed to be.
they're just dangling a string in front of the cat.
When you look online and you look at a tracking, that's their I don't know what they call it, a virtual or estimated where it should be. They can get up and look the actual look at it. And this guy looked at it and he goes, "Sir, I hate to tell you this." He goes, "That package never left Boise, Idaho." And he was pretty cool about it. He goes, "My guess is somebody stole it right off the line."
Oh shoot!
So they paid for it. I mean, they.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
okay.
dealing with FedEx when I owned a gun shop, and like a package of guns disappeared. So I had to go through the ATF, and then FedEx finally found it, and it was flown into Dallas Airport, and it fell off a cart, and it was just sitting out
On the
on like
runway.
like a taxiway or runway or wherever they unload the planes,
Well, the
and the
ramp.
box was sitting there for like 2 weeks.
Well,
So a bunch of
they
freaking
have
guns.
they have a place, I guess, at all these UPS and FedEx facilities. The way I understood it, there's a section there. If something they can't read the label, it gets torn, it's damaged, they just throw it off into the corner in this one section, and sometimes just forget about it.
Weird. No, but they actually found these because the ATF had to get involved, had to open up like law stolen guns, and
Yeah, I don't want to.
apparently it just sat outside for 2 weeks. A box of
Yeah, I don't
guns
wanna
in Dallas Airport normally.
A box of Glocks.
Yeah, I don't want
Yeah.
to complain too much because they've been really good to me. Actually, all of them have. So every time I've had an issue, they've been really good about it.
Yeah,
Especially the
This-
post office, believe it or not.
this is actually true. When you pay for slow shipping, they will often pause it if it's ahead of schedule.
It's like, whoa, slow down there. What you be doing?
Yeah, they artificially increase the wait time for packages, which is ridiculous.
You ain't
Well,
be
we
going
wouldn't
that
want to
fast.
give you a good. We wouldn't want to give you a good deal without you paying for it. Come on.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh well. I tell you, the
Yeah.
company that's cool to deal with, though, especially if it's international, is DHL.
Yeah, DHL.
Those guys they're on top of shit.
When I used to get stuff from China, I used to use DHL.
Yeah, they got their shit together.
When I was hold on, let me check out the statute of limitations really quick.
What is the statute of limitations? That's like me shooting the alligator.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you what let's see here. Statute of limitations. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know, but on 8 years. Okay, I used to import counterfeit stuff from China. Way past the statute of limitation date.
When you say counterfeit stuff from China, what the hell are you talking about?
Counterfeit stuff,
fake
man.
Rolexes, fake Gucci
No.
bags.
I'm not going to get specific, but it wasn't money. I would get stuff made for $3 over there, and I'd resell them for $100.
Okay.
That's what everybody does.
But that was back in my old days. I mean, this was like decades ago.
It's hard to be in business and not do business with China at some aspect of your company. If you're in any kind of manufacturing or retail or anything.
Right.
It's sad, but it's a fact of life.
Indeed.
Oh,
Hey,
well.
look, Trump's whatever ties were made in China back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, but all that stuff came from DHS.
DHS? You mean DHL?
DHL.
Yeah.
Hope it didn't come from DHS.
It could have.
No, I did
They
get
were
a call like when did I get it? I did get a call from customs like a couple years after I stopped doing it. And they're like, we have one of your packages here. Can you tell us what's in it? And I was like, no, I have no idea what's in it. Because the person that took over the business was still importing stuff. I guess they still have my contact information on it.
Oh, that's funny.
I had no idea what was in there. So I was just like, oh, no idea. Which is true.
No idea. Stop calling me.
Cool.
Yeah, but that stuff would get seized a lot, and they would just like reship it.
Here you go. How's this? How cool is that? My new business card.
No.
Ah, nice.
How's business going for you, man?
Actually, business is going well. It's
Good to hear.
things are good. We just got into our first big box store.
Oh, you did? Which big box store is that?
Shields Sporting Goods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have
Where are they?
They have 33 stores. They started out in North Dakota and they're mainly in the West. And I don't know if there's any out there in the East Coast, is there?
No, I don't think so. I went to Shields out.
They are the coolest sporting goods stores on the planet. They all have Ferris wheels inside of them too.
Yeah, I went to Shields out in Texas, I believe.
Yeah, they just opened their first one in Texas a short time ago up in North Texas, Dallas, somewhere.
Yeah, that's the one I went to.
Yeah, I've been going to Shields for like 20 years. They had one in Billings, Montana we used to go to, and they're just awesome stores. And this new one here in the Boise area, we met with them on Monday and got to take a tour of the store for it. It doesn't open until April, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, like you're saying, Shields is like they have Ferris wheels in all their locations, I think.
Somebody, and it wasn't from Shields, but somebody else had told me that Shields is the world or country or nation leader, I can't remember which one, largest buyer of Ferris wheels. Because they put one in every store.
Yeah, let me show you a picture of it, Rich. right there.
Ah, cool.
Looks like a damn mall.
It's definitely a destination. They'll have all kinds of things going on too. They'll have a little seminar for this. You can go do this and that. And
Yeah, they have
we're
like a
probably
Ferris.
we'll probably go in at some point. They talked about doing some gun cleaning seminars in their store for
Yeah,
their customers.
they have
Oh,
a
that's
cafe. They have like a candy shop, aquarium. They have a bowling alley, rollerball, ball, whatever. They have arcades.
It is wild.
Yeah, someone told me I had to go out there, and I was out there, so I was like, yeah, just go by there.
Yeah, DJ Play Nice. I see that says 28. They the other day told me they're at 33 or about to be 33 this year stores. So who knows? They're still pretty cool. We're pretty happy to actually get accepted as a vendor, and so we're just starting in the one store here in Meridian, here in the Boise area, and see where it goes from there.
Yeah,
It's
they
pretty
have
cool.
really, really cool stuff.
Yeah, we were pretty jacked when we got our first PO from them the other day. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, and they're just not like a gun shop. They're a more of a
Oh no, they have a whole gun store in there.
yeah, but they have more than just gun stuff.
Oh, they have everything. They have a full golf thing. They have an optics division, guns, bicycles, outdoor clothing, rollers, everything you can think of to do with sports. They have a department.
Yeah, they're really big though.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. Like the Buc-ee's of sporting goods. There you go. That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty cool thing. We're pretty happy about it, and they've been so good to deal with. I mean, they're for a big box store, they're easy to deal with. Their onboarding was fairly simple and easy to navigate through.
You know who they are? You know who they sponsor, Rich?
I have no idea.
The Fat Electrician.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. We met him. Yeah, we met him at SHOT Show at the Gundies.
If I recall, I think the Ferris wheel is only like $1.
Yeah, I don't know. It's cheap, but they've been doing on their Instagram page here locally for their local store, all doing like employee spotlights of new employees and department managers and stuff. They put one up the other day that I didn't realize what the coolest job in the world was until I saw this one.
Oh,
It's the Ferris wheel operator at Shields. That has got to be the coolest job in the world.
Amusement park ride operator.
I'm the operator of the Ferris wheel in Shields. That's my job.
Yeah, they're actually really, really big.
So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's been a process, about 2 months of back and forth with them, getting stuff and doing everything. So
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
I think I went right after they opened, or very close to when they opened.
So
Yeah,
no, I did not get to meet Sebastian Gorka. I was just about to go to bed when Crumpy let me know that he's here. You want to meet him? I'm like, yes, I want to meet him, but no, I'm not going out
Yeah, Rich and his SHOT Show experiences.
again. Well, I think if I go again next year, I'm going to do like you. I'm going to get a spot on the strip, whether I just pitch a tent on the sidewalk.
I mean, it's better. I mean, it's. I think it's better that way.
Yeah, because then, like definitely the way you did it, not like the Clown Palace where I stayed, but that you're walking distance from it, whether you're staying at the Venetian or across the street or something. Then that's a lot easier.
They're gonna remodel the circus.
No, a couple of sticks of dynamite would fix that.
Yeah, and they're gonna tear down the Flamingo. The Flamingo
Is that the OG Flamingo, or is that has that
the one on the strip? Yeah, is one of the only original strip hotel. I mean, hotels still there, casino.
It always because I'm such a like reuse kind of guy, I'm always fascinated that like even in local, like they'll take a building that's almost the identical floor plan of the building they want, they'll bulldoze it and then build almost exactly the same floor plan, build it back up.
What they're
I'm
going to
like,
build, what the Flamingo is, that's where the new baseball stadium is going to go.
oh, okay.
So there's going to be a baseball stadium on this trip.
Well, see,
Like
Rich,
there's a
you could go
hockey-
down there and just stay in one of the hotels that the monorail services.
Yeah, I would have to figure that out.
Because we have a timeshare at Westgate when we go to Vegas, and we can stay there. And they have a monorail station right there, takes you
Mhm,
right down to all that stuff.
And the monorail's like 24/7.
No, I don't think. I think it shuts down at a certain time, but I think it's like 1 or 2 in the morning, or I can't remember. It does shut down at a
Oh,
certain
okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, remember when you came to my hotel and when we went out to meet the Uber?
Yeah.
The monorail station is right there, right next to
Yeah.
it. If you probably remember.
Mhm.
Yeah, when we were down there at 1st of December 23, my wife and I went down there for a few days just to get away. And we were bored hanging around, so we just jumped and rode the monorail down to the end, got off, looked around, and then rode it back because we'd never been all the way on it all the way.
Oh, really?
It's not a bad deal.
So,
No,
not
it's
that
cheap.
this
You can get-
means anything, but the Westgate, I'm just looking it up online. It's saying like March 11th to March 12th, it's 110 a night. I'm like, I'm sure during SHOT Show, it's a stupid amount of money, but
Yeah, but you can go through the shot and they have deals.
I don't know. Last time we stayed there, we paid $58 a night
wow, yeah, but
because we didn't use our timeshare. We had to get because we just didn't book out early enough, so we just got a regular room. And I think because we were members, it was like $50 a night.
oh, okay, so yeah, they break the price down. So all options, it says 2 guests, 53 a night. Now I don't know if that's per guest.
No, you can get in if you do it right. Get some stupid cheap rates there at the Westgate though, and they have a full casino and everything there.
Yeah, like for example, like they have the checkout for next year already. Whatever the hotel reservations for next year are already open.
Well, do we know what
And-
SHOT Show is next year?
Yeah, the January 21st through 24th, whatever that week is.
See, we just might sell our timeshare this year for the F1 for that week.
Oh yeah, that would
Just
make
sell
sense.
it and make a just a stupid amount of money.
I'm thinking if I do go next year, which I'm not going to go, I would go and stay at the Venetian and book now, but I'm not going to go, so I'm not going to book.
Yeah, we haven't decided if we're going next year, so maybe we might. Who knows? I won't go as somebody that has a booth. We'll just go. So we're poor. We can't afford that.
It's expensive. We were talking to CMM&G about it the other day. And they were talking about how expensive it was.
Yeah, I've heard some of the costs of some of those bigger booths, and it's like, oh my God, how do you do that? Oh well. I guess that means your business is really well, or you're just heavily in debt.
Well,
Right.
what they said that they would spend on SHOT Show just for the booth, then everything was like $500K.
Oh, it's stupid amount. It's always a stupid amount, and then there's all sorts of additional costs.
Well, just to have your booth, your setup, your display that you did, your trade show display, some of those are upwards of $50,000 to $100,000. Just to have those built.
Okay, so for the week of SHOT Show, it's $200 a night.
Yeah, they go up around SHOT.
But think about it, $200 a night for something like that is not outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
It's high. I wouldn't typically pay it, but it's not an outrageous number. I see there's some questions from DJ Play Nice. I was having to look at this now. Look down at the.
Ooh, new products in 2024.
He first asked how we came to be in this business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We'll
go
back
ahead.
to that
Talk about that.
Yeah, because I'm an idiot. Is that a good answer? Because I like to throw money out the window. No. How we got in this business back in 2015, actually, with a different company I own, or partially own. It was just time for me to get out of the oil and gas industry, and felt like I had a chunk of money in my pocket I needed to waste. So we jumped into the gun cleaning business. And then have led us here to Aegis Gun Care. So it's been.
Where did the name come from?
Aegis Gun Care. Aegis, what Aegis is, it's a from Greek mythology. It was a goat skin shield that Zeus and Athena carried that protected them. So basically, for lack of a better term, Aegis means protector. And since our products, and especially our lube and stuff, protects your firearm, we went with Aegis to be the protector.
No, that's cool.
So,
Yeah.
there was actually a little something behind it.
And do you have any new products coming out this year?
Well, we have one that came out end of last year, but we haven't been on your show since we come out with it. It's our grease. We came out with heavy duty lithium complex grease. And we added the IFWS2, which is the secret magic sauce in our lubricant. We put it in the grease as well. So gives us a really good low coefficient of friction. It's really good for water washout. And it's just an amazing grease. And for anybody asks me some kind of chemical question or something, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know. Because how this works is I come up with this idea of something I'd like to see in a product like the grease. And I get a hold of our guys that make our products for us. And I tell them, I said, hey, I want a grease that does this, 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 and this. And
So you give it over to the chemist.
Yes. And 10 or 11 months later, they go, hey, guess what we got for you? So.
Interesting.
Now, so what do you use the grease on versus using your lube, your oil?
It's a good question. Me, nothing. I don't use grease. But the reason we did a grease is, at the shows we do, like all the shows we go to, we go to a bunch. We did like 35 shows last year, different kind of shows. Mm-hmm. We're always asked, people are always asking, hey, when are you going to make a grease that's as good as your lube? And I just kept blowing people off because I don't use grease. The only thing I've ever used grease for in a gun in my life is the threads on choke tubes in a shotgun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I use grease.
So they don't get carbon lock.
I use grease on my Glock and Glock style pistols on the rails.
And well, that's what I found out. I've never done it. Well, I do now. I started playing with it now. And
yeah, Glock actually recommends that you use grease on the rails.
And then we've built a relationship with a professional USPSA shooter master class guy here in Boise, and he uses grease on his CZ Shadow too. So he did a lot of the testing for us with the grease when we came down to two different variations. And he did a lot of the testing actually on the range for us to let us know which one he thought was the better one.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of people use it. The rails, target clay pigeon skeet shooters, they use it on their shotguns on your over and unders.
Yeah. More Beta Prince uses exactly like I use it on the trigger packs and the rails. And that's what Glock actually recommends that you use. Fluffy Bunny Arsenal does the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I've actually now started using more things, playing with it now. guys use it on their bolt action rifles. I've had people buy it, tell they use it on their AR instead of grease. I guess it's a personal thing.
On my bolt actions, and if I'm doing like a long range shoot or something, I do prefer grease to regular lube. My ARs, I don't use grease on at all.
I haven't either. Haven't even tried it. Haven't played with it, but I might just to see, because I happen to know a guy, and I know a guy that has a whole bunch of it, so I can play around with it. But no, the grease has been very well received. I knew we came out with a good product, but I guess from the guys that use grease, it's been phenomenal. I don't know if anybody's heard of a company called Spartan Precision Rifles.
Yes.
They're kind of a big deal in the bolt action rifle game. They're 15 minutes from my house. And Mark, the owner of that, who's an amazing guy with guns, got a hold of our stuff, started using it, and asked for more, and just loves it. And now every full build rifle build that he sends out, we have the little grease syringes, that mini ones that go out with all of his rifles.
Okay.
So, and then this is the other thing we've done recently, is we just took all our 3 sample size and we put them in one package. We call it our sample trifecta, and we sell those retail just the sample sizes all together.
Last time I looked into Spartan, even they're like, if you want them to build, because they do custom builds.
Yes.
I think it's like over a year lead time for one of their custom builds.
I don't know how long it is, but I do know that he's very good at what he does.
Yeah, I mean, anytime.
Yeah, so, but no, it's kind of cool. Actually, here close to us, Federated Ordnance Ammo Company's 15 minutes away. Agency Arms is right down the road. Spartan Rifles is down the road. Nemo Rifle is right with Federated Ordnance. They're all a bunch of companies right here within 15, 20 minutes.
One of the most important questions I have is, does code Joju still work?
Yes. Yes, it does. It sure does for Joe. We changed it a little bit. We actually changed it a little bit. It's good for 10% now, because we now started an affiliate program. And I think Joe was our first affiliate.
Oh, cool.
So we have about 2 or 3 affiliates is all right now. But yeah, so no, that still works. But as far as any more new products out through the rest of the year, there's none on the horizon. Maybe just doing some different things, like, hang on one second, let me grab something. Like I'm playing with doing an 8-ounce trigger spray bottle for our cleaner.
Okay, that's cool.
Just a little bit bigger with the trigger spray. So got the prototype. We're playing with that idea. So, but nothing really on any new products.
Yeah, I've seen Joe has like a needle applicator for the oil, and
we do have the needle applicators, and
I like that. I don't
we've
have
had
that,
those
but
for
I
a
like
while. Yeah, I don't have one here on my desk. Thought I did, but I don't, I guess. But yeah, that's something else we can get. We just used to have them they were a black screw on top. Now it's a blue one to kind of match our product, and we got a different one. But no, but nothing new. I don't think we're going to be coming out with this year. Just trying to.
I want to show this to Dark.
Move forward.
Dark is asking if his code Dark still works.
It should. I don't know why it wouldn't. I guess I could make sure, but
I think he's just trying to pimp out his code.
Don't work so hard.
I think he knows
another one. DJ Play. Now, what's the most frequent question you get from the novice users? That's a good question. I don't know. It's probably the most frequent question we get from anybody, which didn't bother me a bit, but it starts getting annoying, is, so how do you compare against so-and-so?
So I'm on the phone with Rod 2 days ago, and he wouldn't even name names. you're pretty, I shouldn't say pretty, you're very professional about that.
Well, like I told you, when I had a gun store, there's always, and John, if you were in a gun store, there's always that one gun store or two in an area that wants to bash everybody else. And that's the way in a lot of things. To me, that's bad business. And I think if you start going out bashing another company or another store or something, to me, that just reeks of desperation. You're scared of them because they're better than you think they are or whatever. So I just think it's bad business, and we just don't take part in it.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely understand that. Do you have a lot of people that bug you about the chemical makeup of your lubes and grease and stuff?
Not a lot, no. But I had a retired chemical engineer tried to run us through the ringer at a shooting competition in Wyoming last year.
That must get annoying.
It is a little bit.
Secrets, mother effer.
Well, I finally just printed off our safety data sheet, handed it to him, and said, "Here, have fun. Now go away."
MSDS.
Yeah, I just printed that off for him, or I sent him an email copy of it to his phone. I said, "Here you go, have fun."
What did he want to know? Do you think he was just trying to knock it off, or?
I think he just thought he was smarter and he was trying to be clever, and it was like, whatever. So it's like I don't worry about it. I told you I tell people up front, don't ask me chemical questions. I'm not that guy. Like I said, when we want a product, we realize, because we hear from people what they'd like to see in a product, and then we take that and I get a hold of my chemist and I say, "Hey Chris, here we go. Can we do this? Is this possible?" And then he goes to work from there. So, and I basically, like on the grease, he was asking me, "Well, what base grease would you like? Would you like to start with this or that?" And I'm like, "Dude, I don't even know what you're talking about."
I'd be like, molybdenum disulfide. That's the base. Use that.
So it's like, I want the best grease on the market, and I want it to do these things. There you go. And he hit a home run. So no, it's cool. But it does. Some of the stuff gets annoying. The one that gets the most is annoying is, how do you compare to so and so? And I've just finally got to it. I put it on a few posts too to be a smart ass. Hashtag just as good. So I'm not going to entertain them. So yeah, we're just as good. Have a good day. But,
that's a good way of looking at it.
Plus, the other thing gets me is I just tell them, they come up and they tell me, "Well, I use so-and-so, and I've used so-and-so forever." And I'm like, "Well, then keep using so-and-so. If it works for you, why would you change?" So keep walking. Have a nice day. I remember at first when I was in this business, I tried to convince people and have that discussion with them. And then I realized some of them are they're just like an online troll. They're there just to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, there's a lot of people when I ran my gun stores that would come in like every day and mess with the gun. Let me think about it. Come back the next day, mess with the same gun. Let me think about it. And they were never going to buy.
Tell me the truth. Was it dark? Was dark coming in every day?
No, I didn't. No. I don't think he ever went to my gun store. But I did have one customer that was kind of a big spender. And he's like, I can't get to, I want to come by, but I can't get there till 2 hours after you close. Oh, I was like, all right, I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Because he would come in and drop like 40, 50 to 100 grand.
Oh my.
So basically he had, I would just open the store. Whatever. Because he would like, all right, I want this, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want that. Let's order this. Give me this.
But see, those guys are cool. I had a customer, John, in Houston that would come in and he spent a little bit of money and he got carte blanche. If he asked me to stay late, be there, I would be there. On a Sunday, I would meet him there. But when he came in, if he only paid with $100 bills. That's it. So if he bought something that was $103, he would give me two $100 bills and tell me to keep the change.
No. Oh my.
shit you not.
Wow.
The first time he did it was like 100. I bought him a soft-sided gun case, rifle case. It was like $142. Handed me $200 bills. I started getting change. He goes, "No, that's for you. Take the wife out to dinner." And he did that every time.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
This guy would call up and go like, "Hey, I got about 20K to spend. Now, can you put together a package for me around that
Yeah.
price?"
You want
Like,
one
okay.
gun or two guns?
It didn't matter. He just said he would call up and say, sometimes he'd just call up and say, "I have this amount of money. I want more guns. This
There
is
you
how
go.
much money I'm going to spend this week." And he was like, "I trust you. Tell me what's good that you have."
So, or G Webs is saying he asked you not to talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, see, hey, Dart cleared it all up. You add where's it at? You grease items that need grease, and you oil items that need oil.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's different things.
Yeah, see, that explained it right there. It's done. So, no, that's just how we are. We're just kind of doing what we're doing. Can't say anything right now because stuff might come out, but talking to a few other companies about some potential partnerships that could be fun.
Oh, cool.
So, I don't know, just trying to do our thing, and on some issues stay below the radar, and others not so much. So,
Yeah, so we know how you got into it. We know what you guys do. We know the story of the logo, but what we don't know is, Rod, how did you get into guns?
I was born. I was born and raised in northwestern Colorado before Colorado was a commie state.
Ooh.
And it was just part of life. We just had guns growing up. Always have had guns. I mean, I can't remember a time growing up that we didn't go rabbit hunting or doing something. Spent a lot of time as a kid rabbit hunting.
How'd you get hooked up with your chemist to actually produce this stuff?
It all came through the old company that I had when we bought that company. Met him through that, and so we just stayed there because they're good people. They're just a small family deal like us, and they do a great job. So that what they do for us is actually pretty small. They do race boat lubricants and greases is a lot of what they mainly do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If you can change anything, what would you change when you were starting out? If you could do something differently from when you were starting out.
I can't answer that honestly because there's kind of a non-disparaging order with certain people that I used to do work with, but I would be in business by myself.
Right. Okay.
Let's just say that if I was to start over again.
That says it without saying it.
So
that's good enough for me.
Because I don't know. It's just if I had the money that I had to invest in a business now when I started Aegis that I had before on the last one, it'd be a whole different world right now. But things happen in life for a reason. So things were meant to be like this.
You might not be in the same position that you're in now.
So now I ended up having the best partner I could have, and I'm not just saying this. My wife's my business partner, so life's pretty good that way. Because there's a joke that friends of ours that they promote gun shows that we go to, and they made us name tags, and on the back of her name tag, on the back of my name tag, it says president when the vice president allows it. And then on the back of hers, it says vice president with veto power. And that's exactly true.
So she's the average wife.
Yes. But also I tell people, Aegis Gun Care and us personally would be bankrupt if it was up to me. Because I'm a typical dumbass guy and I chase shiny things. So she's there to grab me.
You're a dreamer and she's more of the realist.
Oh yeah, it's a good thing she does things, especially last night when she told us she was on the phone with our CPA for like an hour and a half, and she got off the phone and told us what we're getting back and all this stuff and how things worked out for the tax year. And I'm like, God, I'm glad you're doing that and not me.
Yes, a good CPA is critical for business.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
our CPA, we've had him since 2017, something like that. He's awesome. He is absolutely awesome. And he has a total disdain for the U.S. government.
That's a good thing.
And he goes, I will never do anything illegal. I will follow all their tax laws to the T, but they're not getting a cent more than they have coming to them legally.
That's the way it should be.
Yep. I said, well, good.
Yeah.
That's all we want to know.
People don't realize, and maybe you can speak on this a little bit, of how much behind the scenes work there is to run a business
Oh,
compared to
anybody,
what people think.
it's stupid. And going that kind of lead real quick into one of the things that you say annoys you. What annoys me is all these people, and they come, and I don't mind giving donations. I love helping out things, but everybody thinks because you own a business, you're rich. And they don't realize just how far from the truth that is. I make the least amount of money right now than I ever have in my life.
Oh no.
You know?
And I bet
But-
you're doing all the work.
Oh yeah, I work 7 days a week. There are no days off, which I'm not complaining because I wouldn't have it any other way. I absolutely love what I'm doing. So, and I love the people I get to associate with. I get to meet some of the coolest people and meet some business owners of other small business and bigger businesses that are just people that I probably thought were jackasses. And then I get to meet them and realize, shit, they're in the same boat we are. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, so no, that's the thing is there's a lot. Yeah. I mean, it's, and my wife, she has a full-time job and then she comes home at night. Like last night,
Oh wow.
was on the phone after she got off work with our CPA for quite a while, trying to get our taxes all fixed up and ready. So no, it's a lot, but it's fun. And I
Yeah, a
enjoy
lot
it.
of people
I
don't
enjoy that
realize. A lot of people don't realize how much work it is.
Oh, it is. I mean, and then just to make sure, I mean, for us, it's a small thing, but just people to understand, like, for one of these bigger companies, I know how it is for us to go to a 2, 3, 4 day show, what the prep time is for us. I couldn't imagine for a big company that goes to SHOT Show and has $100,000 display. I mean,
Yeah.
the behind the scenes and the craziness, it just must be nuts. Because for us, it's wild at times. So I don't know. It's when you own a business, you can work all the hours you want and pay yourself for all of it. Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah. I mean, I've had different businesses. Right now, I mean, I do IT consulting, and it's a pain in the ass. Like I don't even want to talk about how much I paid the IRS just recently. Business taxes and personal taxes. And I just got another letter. It's like, oh, hey, you owe us $40 for this. I'm like, what? And then there's another letter. Oh, you owe us $1,500 for this quarter. I'm like, yeah, we filed zero income that quarter. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh yeah, it can just be just craziness. But
One car
you know
fast
what?
points out that Hunter doesn't pay his taxes.
But it's okay. He can do that. He's exempt.
Oh, I know. So I saw somebody earlier mention it, State of the Union. I think it might have been Coop. I was originally gonna say, hey, are we gonna heckle, the State of the Union? But then Trump on Truth Social is gonna be doing a live play-by-play. I'm like, I'm watching that.
Well, I was just telling a friend this on Facebook earlier today. You don't really have to watch it. I can tell you right now what it's going to be said. Blah, 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 blah. Trump's fault. Blah, blah, blah. MAGA's bad. Blah, blah, blah. Hunter didn't do anything. It's pretty simple. There you go. End of the speech.
Mm-hmm.
And some incoherent bullshit in the middle of that. Where the bunny hopped by the forest in a red Trans Am, and then there'll just be some weird shit. So Oh well.
Yeah, there definitely is.
And then the cackling hyena will be behind him.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
It's
I
all
just
BS.
hope, what's the Speaker of the House's name? I forget now.
Johnson?
Mike Johnson. I hope he, rips it up. I'm like,
You know what, Rich? I hope he doesn't, because that's in bad taste. But on the
I
other
know.
the other side of me would love it. I would still laugh.
Yeah. Sometimes I wish the Republicans would be just as bad and nasty as the Democrats. That's
Is Corn Pop going to be one of his guests?
Corn Pop.
He's going to be in the gallery.
I think Corn Pop's head of security, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe.
Because he was
Gonna
a
bring
bad
that-
dude. He was a bad dude, that Corn
You got to
Pop.
bring that rusty razor blade. Joe's going to have to come out there with that chain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd love to see that. God, I wish he'd reenact that.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I was getting into a fight and I just ripped a chain off a bicycle with my bare hands.
You know what? I would be a huge Biden fan. I would love him to death and would vote for him if he would go on TikTok and reenact the whole Corn Pop fight with somebody.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Yeah. He was.
Yeah.
We all know about Corn Pop.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Corn Pop.
That's one of the greatest things ever. But yeah, if you don't have any Aegis grease, jump right online to aegisguncare.com and get yourself some.
Oh, cool.
It's right there.
And
And don't take it from me. Take it from DLD. This is the shittest shit of all shit. I think that.
Yeah, he actually puts it on his sandwiches too, which I find kind of disturbing.
Looks just like mayonnaise.
It's actually purple.
Oh, it's purple, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of actually a purple tint to it. So I don't know what kind of mayonnaise you're eating, but
we used to like Glock when they ship out their stuff. The grease that they use has like a goldish color to it, like a bronze color to it. So when I went to the gun store, people used to always bring the guns, their Glocks back in and be like, "I think it's rusted." It's like, no, it's not rusted.
that's just a preservative.
Yeah.
Oh well.
The Ku Klux Klan.
You know,
the Ku Klux Klan.
But grease and oil and gun cleaning is such a funny thing. Just everybody's got their own opinion how things should be done, and their grandpappy passed down their lube recipe that was like 2 parts Dawn dishwashing detergent, 1 part Axle grease, and a little bit of unicorn piss. I don't know. Just some of the shit you hear is funny.
I was using linseed oil and automatic transmission fluid and a little mineral spirits.
The fact is that I don't remember.
Corn Pop was a bad dude. We hold these truths.
Oh, you know the thing.
Yeah, you know the thing.
I don't remember.
It would be so comical if it wasn't scary. If he wasn't like the leader of the free world, it'd be so damn funny.
To be self-evident. All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
I know the thing. Totally.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right.
Well.
Ron, thanks for coming on.
It's all fun and games until he destroys the Republic.
Until he gets elected, yeah.
Dude, I mean, the guy is. I don't know how you can vote for him.
Oh, ask my father-in-law; he'll tell you.
Well, the only people dumber than Biden are the people that actually vote for him. I'm sorry. Just how do you do that? Even if you're a staunch Democrat, how do you do that?
I gotta say, if the Democratic Party had any sense, they'd be running like Elizabeth Warren, the Gavin Newsom, who was the math guy, the Asian dude with math.
The Asian dude with math, the whole population.
What was the guy's name?
The
He was
Asian
running
guy.
last time around.
Oh, Yang. Andrew Yang.
Oh, I thought it was, like Smith.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just can't imagine. And look, I'm not saying vote for these people. I'm just saying the Democratic Party had pretty reasonable candidates if you wanted to pick from one of the above. And how it became Joe Biden, I'm like, you're kidding me.
Well, I'm sorry, but Kennedy was a better pick than Biden.
Oh, absolutely. You mean the current Kennedy or the one?
Yeah,
from
the current Kennedy that was running.
Well, he's third party right now. And what's the guy's Cornel West? Not Kanye West. Cornel.
Yeah,
West.
that's true. He didn't go.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's crazy.
Well,
All
here,
fun and games.
let's end with this. Okay, guys. I'm going to get your opinion on this, and then we can end.
I better not start the questions. I'll get in trouble.
All right, hold on.
What's your message? Questions. I'll get. I better not start the questions. I'll get in trouble. What's your message for Super Tuesday voters? Everyone, please move this slide. Super Tuesday.
Thank you. Don't let the door hit you on the ass.
Can you believe that the leader of
Jesus.
When they started asking the questions, like, you better not start questions or get in trouble. And that's when they ran in and they're like, okay, we decided we're not going to take any questions right now.
Can you imagine? Think about it, John, being one of his handlers. God, your day's got to suck.
Oof.
I mean, just
ouch.
because you never know what he's going to do or say. He's going to shit his pants. Well, you don't know what's going to happen.
He's going to get lost and have to be saved by the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
He's going to get lost on the White House front lawn or get lost between the Air Force One and the limo. Or no, it was Marine One and the limo. He got lost between.
See, in all seriousness, in my personal Facebook page a while back, I put up a post and I quoted the Idaho state statute. I put it on there of exploitation or abuse of the elderly. And almost every state has the same statute in it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I absolutely believe if some of these prosecutors would grow a set, what his wife and his handlers are doing to him is exploitation of the elderly.
Absolutely.
That if some district attorney or attorney general in some state would just grow a set, and when he comes in politicking in their state, have all the handlers arrested and charged.
Oh, absolutely.
God, it'd be funny. It might be your last day as an attorney general, but it would still be a good way to go out.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, by the way, I just want to remind everyone that fences do not work. Walls do not work. And all you need to do is look at the Capitol today. And so they always tell us that fences and walls do not work, but in front of the Capitol, let's go take a look at what they're doing.
Apparently they work.
Barriers and chain link fence. And he's wearing his mask. Okay. I'm a little shocked at that. That really stresses me out to see that going on around our Capitol.
Well, they put it up for tonight.
First off, how the frick much does that cost?
Oh, dude, who knows?
But Rich, you're thinking about this wrong. How much, if Trump was to do another insurrection, how much would that cost? Come on now, think about this.
You mean where they wave everybody in, let them in? Some lady from my church just got arrested for a J6. She lives in Naples, Florida, and she just got arrested.
Oh well, craziness.
Yep.
Yes, it is definitely crazy. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. I just want to thank everyone. Thank you, Rod, for coming on. Check out Aegis Gun Care at aegisguncare.com. You can use code JoeJuice or Dark, whichever one you want to support. I don't think
Or
Rich has
dark
a
Joe
code.
juice. Yeah, I don't think I have a code.
And then I for my guest, I usually don't have code like discount codes. Sometimes the guest will make a discount code, but I don't use it as like an affiliate type thing. So if you want to help out people, I like Code Dark or Joe Juice. It's just something that, if I have a guest on, I want it to be genuine and not, I'm going to try to push this because I make a kickback. Just the way I am.
Yeah,
And I have you on. That's why I never asked you for a code. Fairly
fair enough.
Yeah, it's just something that it's just something that you can make a code, but I don't want any affiliate stuff for it. But it's just something that I like to do to keep the show focused. For the show is not about making money off shilling products. It's products that I actually use and like. And if I was to start taking like affiliate money for products that of people I have on the show, I can't say honestly this is what I use.
Yeah, if you don't use
that makes
it.
any sense.
No, I get it.
Yeah. So if I say this stuff is good stuff, it's not from a financial standpoint for me, but it is good stuff. That's all I'm trying to say.
Well, I appreciate that. We try to put out the best products on the market. So, and I think we're doing a pretty good job of it.
All right. And Rich, anything to plug before we go?
Nah, we're all good.
And I have nothing to plug, but to say, if you go to crumpy.com/Bella, you can buy a toy for a sick kid. And tomorrow is the last day of the virtual toy drive. So, yeah. And with that, we are out of here. Thanks.